Hello, hello, hello. What's up, sis? What's up, sisters and brothers? How y'all doing? I am doing this from screening on my laptop, and that's only because I can't get my phone to charge. I got it on 17%. I've been trying to charge it from 60, and it started going down lower and lower. So I was like, okay. I'm just gonna do something different. So can y'all see me? I know it's cut off what? It cut off at the shoulders. I want a bigger picture. But anyway, I'm set for 7 o'clock, so we got 3 minutes. I was just doing a test run right quick to make sure y'all could hear me. So can we do a sound check? Hey twin, my twin, how have you been? Can I get a sound check? Can you guys hear me? Just tilt your screen down. Okay. That better? Hello, Mava. Thank you, ADHD. Oh, says sound is perfect. Okay. Uh, all right. Okay, so that's all I had to do. Okay. So I'm gonna have to turn it because I know my brother gonna start walking. Anyway, I just want to talk to you guys a little bit about what's going on. So we got about 2 more minutes before I start this live talking. Give everybody a chance to come in so I can stay honor the time that I set for 7 o'clock. So I hope you guys had a great day, and I hope you guys are in a festive spirit like I am. Y'all see me with my Santa's hat. Santa's baby, I like to get a one. I like to ask for one little thing. $1 million. All in 20. Santa's baby, hurry down the chimney tonight. Jackie like, oh, look at my twin. Oh, 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 oh. I know, because we on StreamYard. So y'all have to just do cash apps if y'all going to do anything. I don't know how to do anything over here. I don't do screen. I don't do StreamYard, but I'm doing StreamYard this time. Okay. Anybody got any pointers? I don't know how to do anything. Uh, Mike says, Sister Jake, you're not on this screen. You didn't set a goal either. Don't know how. I did it through StreamYard, and I didn't get the option to set a goal. I don't know how to do it. So let me see. Banner, style, notes, people, private chat. So they didn't give me the option, sis. They didn't give me the option to set a goal. Let me see. Nope, that ain't it. I don't want to do too much, y'all. Y'all know I lose you guys when I start snooping around. Hello, Gloria Wiley. So I don't know how to do anything except for come and talk to you guys and say, hey guys, I love you guys. I don't know how. I've never seen anybody. Well, I think Bama and not Bama because Bama's still trying to get her 1,000. But when Davion be going live on StreamYard, I don't know how to do any of that stuff. Hello, Laverne. ADHD said, you might have to just Google it. Okay. So next time, if I use my laptop, I know how to do it. But this time, I don't know how to do it. Hello, Gradence. Grading 943. Hey, I miss you. Gloria Wiley, I miss you this morning. We had a good time, Gloria. And I missed you yesterday. I called you out yesterday, you and Sheila, on praise and worship. Yep, yep, yep. We had a great time. We had a great time. Yes, sir, we did. It's always a hallelujah good time when we're talking about the Lord. But listen, guys, I didn't come to stay long. But I just got to talk to you guys about what's going on. Oh, you were? Okay. I remember. Sometimes I forget, but I remember. I know I called you out. That was praise and worship. I called you out. Okay, got it. Thank you, Gloria. Oh, look at ADHD. He did something, J. Gill. He did a super sticker. I don't know how he did it. So you can send super stickers, ADHD. How did you do that? I don't know how you did it. So what are you guys cooking? What are you guys cooking for Christmas? I've been leaning towards seafood. So I got crab legs, shrimp, lobsters, so fish. I don't know. I don't know. Okay, Glory Wilder say, yes, still in my hometown for Christmas. AD say, I'm on a PC. Okay, that's and in this chat area before you type you have the option for a donation. Okay. Oh, J. Gill did it. J. Gill, how did you do? I guess you on a PC too. What's a PC, guys? I'm thinking about PlayStation, but that'll be PS. So what's PC? Oh, personal computer. Okay. My end address is clear. Oh, I don't know what to do now. Y'all buffing? Hmm. J. Gill, are you buffing? Uh-oh, guys. Let me see here. Yama, 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 yama. Let me see, guys. Let me see. Mm. Y'all let me know now because my side is good. So y'all let me know when it stops so I won't be touching on too many things. Jagger, don't be laughing at me now. Put them up, J. Gill. Don't be laughing at me, girl. Hmm. My Wi-Fi is fine. Don't you be laughing at me, ADHD. So ADHD taught me to lean the screen down, so that might have did it. So I pushed it back up. So maybe that had something to do with it, ADHD. I'm not for sure. Uh, Look at Mike putting the time up there, y'all. What are you trying to say? What you trying to say, Michael? What are you trying to say, sir? brother, sir. Get on with the message. Okay, will do. So listen, the Epstein's file came out on Friday, guys. Tracy, if you in the live, could you post the copyright? Okay, ADHD. Could you post the copyright statute for me so I can read it? So you guys not going to believe this. This is a whole mess. I've been like cussing these people out all day long because it is ridiculous. It's ridiculous. So the Epstein file had a deadline to release all files on Friday. Copyright disclaimer under Section 107 of the Copyright Act 1976 allowances made for fair use for purposes such as criticism, comment, news, reporting, teaching, scholarship, and research. Fair use is permitted by the copyright statute that might otherwise be infringing. Thank you so much. Jay Gill said, Mike, it worked. What did you do? Tell me, did you go out and come back in? I need to know all details. So when you guys are not here to help me, I know what to tell the other people to do. So listen, they were ordered to release all details of the Epstein file, all. So first of all, it should have been released 12:01 a.m. Friday morning, but they pussyfooted around with it all the way to like 12 noon, 2 o'clock, on the East Coast. That like they played with it. Okay. Jiggy said, go up and read my text. So I got to pause, y'all. My twin don't stop me in the middle of my conversation now and tells me to go up and read her chat. You're good now, twin. I read that. Is it more? Is it more? Yeah. How about that? My twin did that. My twin did that. Oh, don't touch nothing. Now you're being funny. I thought we did comedy on Friday. All right. Tracy, you're not going to help your big sis out? Jay Gill's picking at me. Michael? Gloria, you laughing too? Ain't nobody on my side. Oh my God. Oh my God. So listen. So anyway, back to the Epstein file. So listen, they pussyfoot around with it. Didn't show nobody until they got ready to release the Epstein file. And look what they gave us, guys. They gave us 5% of what was already released. They gave us what we had already been talking about for the past 2-3 weeks, right? And then after that, they released those photos, and that was it. They redacted everything else. Where it was on the computer, where people could go in and see what was going on. How about all the files disappeared? Everything vanished. Yeah, everything vanished. Everything vanished. Let me scoot over a little bit because I know my brother gonna start walking around because he had to cook, and I don't want her to be in my shop. Okay, so Y'all, if y'all start blinking again, y'all blame it on ADHD. He said my screen has nothing to do with y'all buffering. So if it start buffering again, y'all get him now because he done told me the wrong thing. But anyway, so this lady by the name of Pam Bundy, she's over the Epstein file. Oh Lord, that was my phone letting me know that we ain't got long. We're gonna go out. I already know. I don't did everything I know to do to charge you, so I ain't worried about it no more. It's a done daughter. I don't care. So the lady named Pam Bundy, she decided that she's gonna just play in the people's face. She's gonna play in the people's face. Now listen, they don't put out Michael Jackson taking pictures with Epstein, Chris Tucker in the Epstein pictures, photos. You know, they want to leave everything to the imagination. Bill Clinton. So they trying to take all the focus off Donald Trump, President Trump, and put it on all of these other people. And I'm saying, why are they doing all of this? I mean, he even saying, guess what Trump said, guys? He said that Clinton was best friend with Epstein. And we all know that Donald Trump was Epstein's best friend for over 10 years. So, I mean, why say stuff that you know is a lie? Why just say stuff when everybody know the truth to the lie? It just don't make any sense to me. So this is why I've been venting all day about this. If these people, everybody know that everybody's been waiting on the Epstein file. They've been waiting for what? 3 months, 6 months, all year. And now that we come to the point of releasing the Epstein file, now you want to play games. Now, you want to play into people's faces. Release the files and get it done with. But no, they want to give you a little bit, redact all of this stuff. Now they're saying Trump's name is nowhere in the Epstein file. You know, this stupid shit. You know, this, why are you doing that? Everybody know that his name is in the file. Stuff that we know is the stuff that they're saying don't exist. And I'm just like, man, if these people don't, oh my God. I can't understand how this dude, if he's innocent, why is he acting and looking so guilty? What's with the cover up? He said he ain't never messed with no children. He never messed with no underage kids. So what's all of this? What's the cover up, guys? It just don't make any sense, right? If all is innocent, what's the cover up? Release the mask, get it over with, get it in front of you, be done with it. But no, he got so many people just scrambling, trying to keep his name out there. Everybody know you was this dude best friend for over 10 years. All of the 90s. So what is the problem? Yeah, ADHD Clinton said that they bring it. You're not going to put this on me. Bring it. Whatever you got on me, bring it out. Clinton said today that he wants all of the file released now. Yeah. Now they're trying to shift the blame and put all this stuff on Clinton. Chris Tucker, where you at? Don't you dare let them make you their fall guy. If you know you ain't been messing with no children, come out here and clear your name. Don't let them come to Hollywood and mess you up. I was told Chris Tucker was getting ready to release Rush Hour 4, and Ice Cube was trying to get him to do another Friday. So he got work and he got stuff coming up, good stuff. But if they blackball him or tarnish his name, nobody's going to want to touch him. So I hope he don't just sit on his hand and let them do that to him. I hope he have enough integrity and morals and principle to stand up for yourself. Stand up for yourself. Don't worry. Ice Cube is a black producer. Tyler Perry is a black producer. You got people that'll touch you, 50 Cent. You got people that'll touch you and we'll still see you. Don't let these people use you for their scapegoat because it's wrong. They want to show us Chris Tucker taking picture with that lady by the name of Ghislaine Maxwell. They got Clinton in the sauna with Ghislaine Maxwell, and they was at some other hotel called the Eisenhower Hotel or something like that. They was not even on the Epstein Island. Clinton and the lady. Just crazy stuff. So they got the DOJ, Department of Justice, Pam Bundy coming out here talking about, I already released everything, and you all said that y'all don't want us to show the victims' faces, so if we don't show the victim faces, then it's nothing much more that we can show. That's a lie. That is a lie. And why are y'all covering it up? What is going on? Now listen, allegedly, I want to say this right here. I remember, and I don't know this to be true, so this is allegedly, this is something that I heard in 2016 when Trump first ran for office. Have anybody ever heard people say that he was very attracted to his daughter? Have anybody heard that? I heard that. I don't know that to be true, but people said that, and I was like, I didn't believe it. I was like, I don't believe that. You know, I try to give a man some type of dignity, you know what I'm saying? Some type of decency than to say he would be that type of person to mess with his child, you know what I'm saying? I just say, I don't believe that. So I just said, no, I don't believe that. But all of this cover up and covering things up, I don't know. It makes you want to say, what's really going on? It makes people have second thoughts. When they gave him the benefit of the doubt back in 2016, when people were saying that, putting that rumor out, saying that about him and his daughter. You know, we the people, we try to give him the benefit of the doubt and try not to think ill will of him and try to say, no, that's nonsense. You know what I'm saying? But they were saying it. They were saying it back in 2016. And how he always kissed her in the mouth, and, you know, and how he told everybody she was the prettiest or something, and how he be touching on her. You know, people were saying all type of things. Allegedly, I heard this with my own 2 ears in 2016. But then people stopped talking about that. Now this mess come out, and this dude is doing everything in his power to change it and put it on everybody but him, when he was this dude's best friend. And we intelligent people know, birds of feather flocks together, meaning people that got the same thing in common, they hang together. Association brings on simulation. When you associate with somebody all the time, you pick up their traits, their similarities. So why are you guys acting as though his hand is squeaky clean? Y'all got to stop it. Hey, classy lady. In my opinion, I saw some signs. The way he always put her before his wife at the time, yes. Yeah. Graydon 943 says, yeah, he always grabbed around her waist and kissed her in the mouth. Yeah. This is stuff that we saw with our own eyes, guys. This is nothing that Grant is putting out. This is stuff that we all witnessed, and we saw that. And we're not going to ever forget that because we saw it. Stop telling people don't believe your own eyes. Your eyes are lying to you. This is not what you see. This is not what you see. This is not what you hear. That's not, that y'all need to stop. My question is, where were they getting the kids from, and who was bringing the kids there to the island? Good, excellent question. So we know, that's why we know this Epstein file is a booger bear. You hear me? So many people tied up in that thing. That's like the Watergate. Y'all remember the Watergate with Nixon? Watergate? Was Reagan in Watergate or Nixon? That thing was so big. It was so big. They had to make the president resign. He had to step down. That's how big it was. They said if you wanted to go away, you got to resign. You can no longer be president. That's what we're dealing with now. I heard other news outlets say this thing is so big. It's so many people involved. It was Nixon in the Watergate. Okay. It was so many people. It's so many people in this, guys. We got big major players. We talking about dignitaries from other countries. We talking about prince, kings, all type of people, big executives over these big major companies. You know, we got big people, big people in this Epstein mess. This thing went on for over 20 years. And Epstein was known to be the world's largest child trafficking ring. I say, what? I had never heard such a thing. This is all new to me. I never knew any of this. Never knew any of this. And I say, I thought when child trafficking started up, like as of late in the 2000s, I thought that was new. People snatching people's children. People with kids were being kidnapped. They never see them anymore. And then they showed the movie Taken, and that brought everybody attention to what's going on, how they get these kids and ship them overseas, and you never see them in again. This was going on right here under our noses, guys. Hey, Mocha. Classmates, I heard about it, but that was before my time. Talking about Nixon Watergate was before your time. Nixon Watergate was before your time. I don't think so. Nixon Watergate, if I wasn't in grammar school, I know I was a teenager. I thought you and I was right there together, classy lady. Now, I could be wrong. But I didn't know that was before your time. But anywho, yeah. So Grady said this just let you know how many pedophiles, P5 we have in this, predators, okay. We have in this world who supposedly have prestige. And isn't that so crazy, Graydon? Girl, I did not know so many elderly men be so turned on with these children. Girl, that blew my mind. I'm like, what? What? So when they came out with this, what that little blue pill called, guys, that the old men's be taking? Okay, 58. Okay, I got you by almost 10 years, but I got you by 8 years. Okay. But you might have been too young to understand what was going on, but you was in the world. Thank you, Mocha. I love you, girl. She said, Granny, did you forget to set your goal? Girl, Granny's on her laptop. Don't know what the heck she's doing, Mocha, but I really appreciate you looking out for me. Everybody that was here early, they heard me say, I don't know what I'm doing, but they didn't give me an option because I'm screening. I'm doing StreamYard, and I never do StreamYard, but I'm doing StreamYard today because my phone, I couldn't get it to charge up, so I had to go to my laptop and do StreamYard, and I don't know how to do all the ins and outs, but I really appreciate you. She said, Grant, did you forget to set your goal? No, but I really appreciate it. Thank you for your support, sis, Michael. Thank you, moderator. Thank you, Michael. So Graydon said, I was in elementary school. It happened right here in DC. Yeah, that thing happened. It was crazy. Hey, Alabama. Oh, Viagra. Yeah, so when those older guys Stop messing around with their wives and stuff, y'all. And got so old they couldn't get it up, and they made this pill. They made this pill Viagra. Those men were so happy, guys. They passed that law, that bill so fast. They made that thing go through the CDC so fast. They made sure the experimental for this Viagra thing, they shot that thing through so fast. They was ready to take that pill. You hear me? Those old guys, I could not believe how bad they wanted that pill. But I didn't know they were so sick, guys. I mean, this is just ridiculous. This is just ridiculous how many people are into children. I'm just thrown. I'm just done. I'm like, what? That's sick. That is so sick. And everybody is running for cover. The Watergate scandal was back in 1972. Okay, I was a teenager. I was like 13, 14 years old in 1972. Yes. So listen, that's how big this Epstein file is, guys. Everybody is involved. All of those rich people, all of those millionaires, billionaires, anybody that got some money, they know about this stuff right here. I'm still trying to figure out why did Oprah go to the Epstein Island. Now, she did a whole tour, or she did a whole segment of her going to the Epstein Island. What was she doing there? Was she going there to buy some children? I mean, what's up, y'all? What's really going on? I have no idea what's going on, but I know it's big. I know it's messy. A lot of people don't lost their life over it. They silencing these people that's in it because it's so big. It's so big. Like that lady that had that settlement with Prince Andrew. Then she turned up unalive this year in September at a farm that she bought in Australia. Then Epstein was found hung in his cell. They said he committed suicide. They were just talking as I was driving home, trying to get me some content for this news feed for this year. They were saying it was some other guy was found hung. So all of these people turning up unalive. So that is what's crazy and scary about the whole thing. They shutting them up. They tying all the loose ends. But it's just big. I never think it's going to see the light of day. It's too big. Like they said, they cannot release the Epstein file because it's going to hurt a lot of people. They said that early on, right after Trump signed it to be released. But why would he go through the motion to sign it? Why would he go through the motion, guys, to sign it? To shut everybody up. Signed it. Signed so it could be released. It had to go through Congress, Senate, then him. And everybody agreed to release all of the Epstein files. So why would he even bother? If he was going to do all this covering up and redacting, why did he even bother to put his John Hancock on that paper? I just don't like stupid. I don't care for dumb stuff. I just don't care for it. I don't care for it. It's very annoying and aggravating when people just play in your face and just do stupid Why? You should have said, no, I ain't signing nothing. But Graydon said, but you know what they are making synthetic Viagra now, and people are buying them like hotcakes, and some of it has bad side effect. Yeah, they got the good stuff though. Now they want to share it with everybody. That is so sad, guys. I don't know. I can't speak for everybody. I cannot speak for everybody now, guys. This is a whole nother, this is something, I'm just going to put this out. Older women like myself, once we reach a certain age, our sex drive go down, right? to where we still like it, we think about it, but we don't need no pill so we can have sex. You know, it's either come or it don't come. We're not going out our way. I didn't know it was so many men miss getting a hard on. May I be blank about it, you know. If I can be so vague, I didn't know it was so many men miss getting they ping hard. I didn't even know it was that serious. It's crazy to know that these men are in their 70s, 80s, and 90 years old missing a erection. Isn't that so crazy? Isn't that so crazy? They know that they can have a heart attack. But I guess men just don't think like women. I guess they say that's the best way to go out if you're going to leave this world, guys. I don't know. But that is so crazy, J. Gill. ADHD said ping. No pun intended. No pun intended, y'all. No pun intended. Thank you, sister. It just, some young men's granted too. I know Glory Wiley, but see, they can already get one, but they take it so they can stay longer. So I know, I'm not, ready to know what's going on in the world. So the young men, they use it as a enhancer, a duration thing. But the old men, I'm talking about 70, 80, 90 years old, they rush that thing through the CDC to make sure it got approved right away. That's who I'm talking about. These old farts. Grady said, where are all these children and who do they belong to? Is anybody concerned about that, or have the children been silenced? Girl, I'm telling you, Grady, it's just too big. We would never know. We would never know. If you ever watched the movie Taken, in the movie Taken 1 and 2, they were showing us how they get those kids and how they take those people and drug them up really, really bad. And before you know, they ship them to another country. And you never hear from them ever again. They're selling them. Do you know that they also, now I heard this back in the 80s and 90s about stealing people organs, selling organs. They're doing everything. That's how big the Epstein file is. That's what I'm telling you, Graydon, that the Epstein file has so many tunnels, so many channels. It's connect. So many things is connected to it. If that is exposed, you're gonna bust open everything. Everything is gonna be bust wide open. So that's why they cannot let this thing happen. They can't allow it to happen because too many people are involved. It goes all the way back 20, 30 years. It goes all the way back 20, 30 years. It's big. I remember, Jay just said, I remember when Viagra first came out, a friend said he took one and that thing stayed up for 3 days straight. He said, never again. Class lady said, Granny, these young men can't get it up either because they're on all them drugs. Once men are diabetic and on blood pressure meds, that is so true. That is so true, class lady. They have problems, absolutely. But I know some of them do it for recreation. So I understand what you're saying. I know what you're saying. But I'm speaking of the mass majority of young people. We're talking about young folks in their 20s using it for recreational. Yes. So my husband had high blood pressure, and he was unable to get an erection due to the high blood pressure medication he was taking. So I'm familiar with what you're saying. But listen, so Graydon is great, and you're just like me with that mindset, want to know where's all these children, what are they doing with these kids? Listen, Graydon, did you hear any of the news when P. Diddy got caught? Did you hear any of that? Did you follow any of that? It's almost the same scenario. They said P. Diddy was involved in so many things. It was more than freak parties. It was more than that. It was child trafficking. They said he had tunnels up under his house that led from his house to Mexico, to an airfield. All types of stuff is going on. Well, thank you for the information, ADHD. Get up out of here. Too much information. I don't even want that vision. ADHD is talking about. Do y'all see what y'all know what ADHD said? Who want to get it, Michael? Come get your little bro, Michael. He talking about every time he passed gas. Isn't he funny? They just say, ADHD, you need to stop. See, he think that's funny. See what I'm saying? The sick humor of this guy. I'm just kidding. Because Michael is laughing at you, ADHD. He said he couldn't resist. Okay. We know that you are very you're the shyster, you're the comedian in this group. You always have something funny to say. No offense, I'm just picking with you. But with Graydon, it's a serious topic. I understand what you're saying. People would do anything for money, Graydons. It's sad that people would even sell their children. What about R. Kelly? Look how many parents allowed their teenage girls to go hang around him knowing he was a pedophile. They know that he was a pedophile and they still took their kids there and left them, and he paid them money. He paid them parents money, and they did it. That's crazy. Look how many kids took their kids. I mean, look how many parents took their kids to Neverland to spend time with Michael Jackson, even after they heard, or even after a rumor allegedly said that he was that. They still took those kids and he gave them money. He gave them money, guys. So we living in a sick, sad world. We living in a sick, sad world. This thing, that Epstein thing, I'm telling you guys, y'all might as well forget it. Y'all might as well forget it because it's too big. We're talking about when we say underground, we're talking about underground. We talking about, y'all know how we don't hear about the mafias and stuff like that? The mafia still exists. They took everything underground. Everything is underground. That's why you don't hear about them. But in that Epstein file, it's going to open up everything. It's going to open up everything. That's why they cannot do it. They will have to get Trump out of office just to quieten it down, just to shut it up, just to seal it back. He's going to have to get out of office because as long as he's in office, people want to know, is our president guilty of any of this mess? People want to know. So while he's trying to hide it and while he's throwing everybody else under the bus, which is ridiculous, AAT say, I also heard that Epstein was charging, oh man, $1,000 per child. That ain't enough. $1,000 when they can get 10,000, 100,000 for these children that they send it over. Man, I can't talk about what I don't know about, and I don't know about this, but I know it's big. I know this is something that's big. It's really, really big. It puts me in the mind of Watergate. Watergate was big. A lot of people suffered. A lot of people was exposed, and all of it did not come out. But I know that Nixon had to resign. He could not do his whole 4 years. I think he did 2 years before the Watergate broke. But that's where we are now. That's how big it is. It's really big. We got colonels and I mean, just think of high uppers. Think of people that. Where's that Bible? Where's my Bible verse? What's that? Is that 2 Corinthians 12 where it say we wrestle not against principalities? I mean, we wrestle not against flesh and blood, but principalities in high places. That's what they're talking about. It's in the Bible. It was already written. The Bible been written. That's what they're talking about. The rulers of this world. Principalities in high places. Yeah. All this craziness going on is sad that the children are suffering. We got people, they're doing so many things, guys. Stealing organs. They unaliving children to take their organs and stuff. They're doing everything. The older people trying to stay young. I heard them say they were drinking blood. All type of crazy, insane, demonic stuff is what's going on in this world. Demonic stuff is what's going on in this world. The devil can have this world. He can have it. God, this is not my home. This is not my home. And it's going to get worse before it gets better in this demonic system. It's so sad that so many children have suffered in silence and that we don't even know anything about this stuff just coming out. But it's been going on for over 30 years. That's the sad part. For over 30 years, this stuff been going on. And who was doing it before Epstein? Who was doing it before P. Diddy? Y'all see, it's been going on forever. This is not new. It's just new to us regular folks. So that's what I wanted to tell you guys about the Epstein file and how they putting all these famous people, they throwing everybody under the bus just to keep Trump's hands clean. Talking about he haven't got anything to do with anything. Y'all know that ain't true. Y'all know that it's not true. That is not true. His hand is clean. And did y'all know what I heard Don Jr. say today? This is what Don Jr. said today, guys. I heard it today. It's no longer going to be a Republican Party. Did y'all hear this? It's the mega party. The Republican Party is over. It's the mega party. How about that? Bama said, whew, the comments. My phone on the charger, ADHD. Listen, I don't see that many comments, Bama. So what are you talking about? You talking about something else? So anywho, what do y'all think about that? You know, we got a Democratic Party and we got a Republican Party. So Don Jr. says the Republican Party is over. It's the mega party. It's the mega party. And I told you guys that Trump has started his own website called True Social. That's Trump website, True Social. And back to the Trump RX guys. Y'all know they're trying to what Mike Johnson did, how he sent everybody on an early Christmas break because he didn't want to bring the bill to the floor to vote on health care for everybody. So he sent everybody out again. The same thing he did when it was time to vote on the Epstein file. He sent all of the senators on a 6-week paid vacation, compliment of the taxpayers. He sent them all out on vacation. And then they stayed gone for six weeks, wore the Democrats down till they had 8 of them to jump ship and join them so they can reopen the government, right? Right. So now they got 4 of the Republicans, the Democrats got 4 Republicans to join them so they can make it to 218 to force Speaker Mike Johnson to bring the bill to the floor to vote whether or not we're going to give Obamacare, the Affordable Care Act, 3-year extension for everybody to continue with their health care. But instead of him voting, he walked off the floor and told everybody to leave and go home. That's what he did. He would not bring it to the floor. So I'm saying, do everybody see all of this mess going on? I'm not even that big of a politics. I'm getting into it. But the people that are diehard politicians or political science majors, diehard for this stuff. Surely, guys. Give me 1 second. Hola. I'm doing a live. What you doing? Listen, these people that know this stuff way better than me, why don't we have a bigger outcry? Or why is all of this going on? Why is all this going on? Why nobody's taking a stand for it? Like Trump on his platform selling mega hats, $47. When did we get a hustling president? I hear doing all this hustling, selling coins and selling hats and selling tennis shoes. What is going on, guys? I know I'm not the only one to see this stuff. What is going on in this country? What is going on? This is crazy. I heard a lot of mega people was very upset. Greatness said P. Diddy got his way from, not just that, a lot of people, he ain't totally innocent, and a lot of people in Hollywood, Graydon is not innocent. China Bama say, where they found out how to be the freaky and nasty. Yes, ma'am. I'm good, Tracy. Granted, no personal calls during the live, please. Thank you, management. He's a grifter. Yes. How is it that his kids can make decisions? Girl, do you see what I told them that on Friday? I said he was the first president that went up in the White House and took his whole family and gave them all a job. They call that nepotism. That's supposed to be against the law. But they allowed him to do it right in their face, and nobody said a word or did anything about it. This is the stuff I'm talking about. I'm talking about the snowball effect. Everybody's looking at this snowball effect. Roll down this Mount Everest, come down this mountain and pick up, you know how a snowball starts small and it gets bigger and bigger. Why are they allowing it to grow when they could obtain, they can, I almost said obtain, but they can hold it before it gets too big. But they're allowing it. Everybody just looking and they watching this train wreck, and nobody's doing anything. Everybody just watching it happen. I mean, they let Trump break all type of laws, rules. Everybody just looking. This man is getting ready to start a war. Everybody just looking. Everybody just watching. When he overturned Roe v. Wade, everybody just looking and watching it happen, but was nobody in Washington, D.C. protest. It should have been millions of women. Just like it was the Million Man March, it should have been millions of women up there in Washington. Don't wait till it happened and then start crying foul. This is what I don't understand. This is what gets me. Because people are letting all this stuff happen. We the people, for the people, by the people. We the people, by the people, for the people. Everybody just watching it happen. And nobody is doing anything. But soon as these laws, like he's trying to take away voters' rights, birthright citizenship, why don't we have 1 trillion people in Washington, D.C. fighting and marching so the Supreme Court can throw it out? Y'all going to wait until they pass the bill, pass the law, and then everybody looking all crazy like what just happened? It's the same thing they did with Roe v. Wade. What just happened? We heard about it. They talked about it for months and months and months and years that they was going to overturn it. But I guess nobody didn't believe it. So here we are again. Nobody believed that they're going to lose their voters' right or their birthright citizenship. Nobody believed that. They let this man get away with everything. So why don't y'all believe he can get away with this? What have he not gotten away with? When did a felon become president? When was that even? How did he even get his name on the ballot? This is ridiculous. This is crazy. Let me go up and see some of the comments that was coming down when Granny was on one, honey. Granny was on one then. Jay Gill say, I know you lying. No, I'm not. This is news you can use. Tracy said, thank you, Bama. All is well. Hope you are doing great. Everybody hit the like button for Granny. Y'all share this live. Hit that hype button, guys. Share this live so I can get out there and I can get more people, more political people into my chat so we can get some good conversation going on. But you got to get me out there. I got to get out. I got to get in that algorithm. I got to get in that algorithm. Put me out there so people know, hey, this table talk politics be on fire. And it's just basic stuff. It ain't like it's not too big. It's not nothing that you can't comprehend. It's news that you can understand and comprehend. Grady said, how is it that his kids can make decisions? That's where I stopped at. He doesn't respect the law at all, says ADHD. Duh, sure don't. They tried to impeach him. They tried to make him come and sit before them. They had questions for this dude. He told them he wasn't coming and he did not go. And all them Democrats, this is when the Democrat had full majority. They sitting there looking stupid. Well, we're just going to impeach, but that was all they could do. And he don't care nothing about no impeachment. He said, okay, do what you got to do. I'm still not coming. Y'all not going to question me. I'm the president. And he didn't go either. They had to pull so many things to get him in front of them. He was not going. And he told all of his people, his lawyers, all of his supporters that he had gave those jobs to in 2016, don't go. And they was following his lead. They would not even go. When they had been summoned, they would not even go. Graydon said he had a nerve. Can you say he going to put his name on top of J.F. Kennedy, where they call it the Kennedy Center here in D.C.? Yes, Graydon. He talking about he's going to change it to Trump Kennedy Center. So he's going to leave Kennedy name on it, but he want to add his name and put his name in front. The Trump Kennedy Center. Yeah. He want to do Trump care instead of Obamacare. Yeah. He want them to design a coin currency for him with his face on the front and on the back. This man is so full of himself, it's ridiculous. It's ridiculous, y'all. Y'all better take heed. For some reason, he putting up statues. He putting his name on everything. He's trying to make this country look like the Roman Empire. I mean, Hail Caesar, he want everything to have his face on it, his name on it, and they are letting him do it. What president ever went to Washington, D.C.? We on president number 47. What president ever went to Washington, D.C. and started knocking out walls to remodel the White House to build whatever they want to put there? What president ever did that? And what do the Democrats? I mean, I know they're not in the majority now, but they just sit back and they can't do nothing. They're so helpless. They can't do nothing. This man just running circles around them. There's nothing they can do. And all the Republicans are sitting right there, allowing him to do it. They just let him do anything he wants to do. This is stuff that's unheard of, never been done before. So why are they allowing this businessman with no political sense, no political knowledge, come up there and run Washington, D.C. into the ground? I mean, it's just unbelievable what we're watching. It's unbelievable. Putting his name on top of Kennedy at the Kennedy Center here in D.C. Yep. Hello, Denise Wallace. It's crazy, guys. And I'm just asking myself this day, how far are they going to let this man go? When are the people going to rise up and say, no more? Enough is enough. And take our country back. We already know he's trying to throw out the Constitution. He's trying to get rid of the First Amendment, right? Freedom of speech. Because he don't want anybody to talk about him. He don't want anybody to make jokes about him and laugh about him. He's trying to strip that away. And they sitting back. All of these lawmakers that we put in office, they're sitting back, allowing this man to do any damn thing he want to do in Washington, D.C. He can burn the law book and make a whole new book of laws to fit his narrative. He can burn the Constitution and they won't say a word. And he can spend a day and write his own. They won't say a word. It's a proven fact. We have seen that. For 8 years, 10 years now, how this man went to Washington, D.C. and took control over it. Took over Washington, D.C. It's sad. It's very sad. It's very, very sad. Grady said, I see a lot of people complaining about Trump, but a lot of people have just as much hate. I experience racism almost every time I walk out the door and hate. Yes, that's the thing. They hate. The hate is bigger than this country. They hate so deeply and they hate so hard that they are willing to let this one man destroy the whole country because of the hate. And he was very strategic when he put his eyes on the hate groups to support him. Now, as long as he got them on his side, they let him get away with everything. But a lot of people, before he became president in 2016, they said he was not a racist man. I don't know why they said that, But a lot of the people in Hollywood say they have golfed with him, they have been to dinner with him, they've laughed and talked with him, they partied with him, and he was not racist. But we know that's not to be true, because when he built that hotel and that apartment complex in New York, he did not want any black people to move in. So that dude been a racist. So I don't know why those famous people in California was saying that. Why they was saying that back in 2016. Oh, he's not a racist, Michael Jordan. Oh, he's not a racist. He is a racist. Do y'all know J.D. Vance had the nerve to say, well, since we taking control over everything, white people no longer have to be ashamed of being white. Will somebody tell me what he's talking about? When did white people start being ashamed of being white? Huh? What are you talking about? What is he talking about? They say anything. That's what gets me. How they just say anything. That boy said, I got to tell y'all this before I end this live, before I forget. Hey, Miller Miss, I got to tell y'all before I end this live, because I want people, y'all share this live and y'all hype this live so it can get out. Because a lot of people don't even understand what's going on. Now, y'all remember I told you guys when I first started doing this politics that Trump trying to sue us, the taxpayers, the people, for $250 million. He said because they impeached him for wrong, they tried him and charged him 34 counts, and they tried him wrong, and everybody mistreated him. He got a bad deal. So he want to sue the government and we the people, right? Y'all remember me saying that? Do you know this guy had a rally last week? And on his podium, on the podium, this man said to the crowd, I'm getting ready to sue you guys. He talking about us, we the people. I'm getting ready to sue you guys for $1 billion. He said it. He done went from 250 million to $1 billion. Listen to what he said. Listen to what he said. He said, ha, ha, ha. Y'all know what it feels like to have to negotiate a lawsuit with yourself, for yourself, by yourself. I'm going to sue you guys, but I'm the one that have the final say to approve it or not. This is what he said. He said he's going to sue for $1 billion, and it's like negotiating with himself because he gets to put whatever price he wants on it. That's what he said. That's what he said. The enemy, Michael said, will always try to get in where he fit in. Then when you open up to him, he stabbed you in the back. Come on now, Michael. Isn't that a mess? Yeah. He's talking about awarding himself $1 million now. $1 billion. He's talking about awarding himself $1 billion from us. But we can't get healthcare extension. We can't get that. But he can give himself, one person, $1 billion. If these people don't come on and stand up and let's do this thing, this is crazy what's going on and everybody watching it happen. That's what I don't get. Why is everybody letting it happen? When are you guys going to put a stop to it? Come on, people. Somebody got to say something, do something. Graydon, I tell you, they said that P. Diddy freak party thing is so big. They are doing child trafficking and everything. They are taking organs. They are doing everything great, and it's bad. I wish you could go back and just hear some of the stuff that they talked about that was going on with P. Diddy himself. And Oprah, she's in it. Tyler Perry's in it. The Kardashians, they're in it. So many famous people is a part of it. It's bad. It's real bad. I guess P. Diddy say Epstein was making so much money with his child trafficking ring, so he started him one up. Yeah. Allegedly, in my opinion, this is nothing that I know. Yeah. He done started up him a whole child trafficking ring. Mm-hmm. Crazy stuff. Crazy stuff. But on that note, guys, I just wanted to share that with you guys. I will see you guys again on tomorrow for another Table Talk Politics, guys. Give yourself a hand. Thanks everybody that gave gifts. Thanks everybody that sent cash out. I love you guys to the moon and back. Let's just keep the conversation going. This is news that you can use. Ain't nothing wrong with just being abreast and knowing what's going on. Even when you feel helpless and that it's nothing that you can do about it, doesn't mean go bury your head in the ground. Don't bury your head in the sand. Know what's going on in this world. Okay, guys? All right. So Granny's going to end the live on that note. Thank you, guys, and good night to everybody. Thank you, my moderators. I love you guys to the moon and back. And I'm going to say good night. Peace, love, and blessing to you all. Have a beautiful night and a glorious Tuesday. Much love. See y'all tomorrow. Mwah. Later, guys. Thank you, Graydon. You was awesome. You and ADHD for your engagement, class later. Thank you guys so much. So much. Thank you guys so much. Mocha, thank you again for the super chat. Thank you, sister. That was beautiful. Thank you so much. Usually you know a lot, but you didn't really engage with me on the politics part, but you did bless me. So thank you. Thank you. Much love to you, Brother Mike and Sister Tracy. Tell Isaiah I said hello.